Um, Obviously, everyone wants to talk about me sitting from the 7.5 minute mark to the 3.5 minute mark. I know one question someone asked was like, did Coach Kerr talk to me about that? Absolutely not. Nor did he need to. I'd be shocked when teams, I've been struggling, as we all can see. Played a better game tonight, overall game, but definitely was struggling from the field, struggling on the offensive end. And I'd be shocked when teams feel like, oh man, something is working for us, but we have to go back to this guy because of a resume, because of a contract, because of whatever reason people feel that they need to go back. This is a playoffs, man. I don't get caught up in as long as we win the game, whether I'm playing or Wiggs is playing or Bloom is playing or whoever else is playing. You could throw Q-Dog out there if Q's playing. For those of you that don't know who Q-Dog is, that's our assistant coach, Bruce Frazier, most interested man in sports. You could throw whoever out there. As long as we win, I really don't care. And so the whole notion of like, oh, man, you have to check in with certain guys if you're going to take them out the game, or if you think it's better for the team, I think that's ridiculous. I watch teams every year in the playoffs not sub guys that they know they should sub, and they lose. And so the fact that, Steve went away from me for a little while, was I pissed off and frustrated? Absolutely. Like 7 minutes to go in a extremely important game. You can't go down 3-1. You don't want to go down 3-1. And I'm coming out of the game. I was livid, but I credit my teammates, Juan Toscano-Anderson. And see, this is where, when you're trying to win a championship, this is where everything matters and everyone matters. I credit Juan Toscano-Anderson. He was in my ear. Not only was he in my ear the whole night, but when I was frustrated, when I came out the game at the 7.5 minute mark, he was in my ear. Chris Chioza was in my ear. Gary Payton was in my ear. And it was huge because I was able to respond due to their positive energy that they were pouring into me. I was able to respond and come up with a few big plays, a couple assists, a couple offensive rebounds, a couple stops. And so credit to those guys. Everyone has an impact. And it was huge of them to keep my mind in the game, and they kept my mind there, and I was able to contribute in a way that could help us win. So big shouts out to those guys. That was absolutely amazing. And so, like I said, for those that were wondering, no, Steve didn't talk to me, nor did he need to talk to me. That's just the way it goes.
Russell Westbrook, is that you? Nah, I'm just playing. But that's a very similar reaction to what he had at first. And that's also a very similar situation. They also sat him in the fourth because he was struggling, especially on the offensive end. But hey, it's the finals. You heard the guy. He was pissed, but he understood the goal, which is to win, and they did just that, thanks to Stephen Curry's 43 points. Steve Kerr clearly knows what he's doing, and that's kind of why the Warriors were the favorites going into this. But let me know in the comments, who did you guys pick to win the finals, and has that changed at all after these exciting 4 games? But that is all I have for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more NBA content just like this. And I will see you in the next upload.